Daleks. We obey no one. We are the superior beings.
What are the Daleks? They're not robots. They're not monsters. They're gliding nightmares from the planet Skaro. Two races fought for 1,000 years. At the end of it, one side found a terrible way of winning. They turned themselves into the Daleks. They were once like you and me. But now the Daleks are hideous mutants, living forever in terrible agony. The only way they can survive is trapped within their shell. The one thing that keeps them going is their terrible hatred for all other life.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
I'm joined here by Edward Russell, who is the BBC's Dalek curator in residence, who is going to tell us about the various constituent parts that make up the Dalek. What's this bit?
This is the eye stalk.
Right.
Now, the eye stalk has played quite a large part in a few stories on Doctor Who, because this is the way that they see.
Identify me. Access your files. Who am I? Come on. Who's your dad?
And a few times that some Daleks have been immobilised by covering it.
Aim for the eyepiece! The stalk at the top of the dome!
My vision is impaired. I cannot see. Yes, I'm impaired. My vision is not impaired.
So they're quite literal like that, aren't they?
They are. They have to
sort of-
say everything
yes,
they do.
Yes.
Attack and destroy. Destroy and rejoice.
We have this appendage here, which I think does look like a Commodore Garden sink plunger.
On the planet Skaro, this is a highly technical piece of equipment.
Yes, I can see it's got lots of different levels to it.
Oh, absolutely. Not only can it build Dalek cities, because this is how they manipulate things, but it
Right.
can also sucker you to death. Don't get too close down.
Now, this looks a bit like an Earth egg whisk.
It's not an egg whisk.
Right.
This is one of the most powerful killing devices in the universe.
Right.
Now, exterminate. Kill him. The weaponry is perfect.
And we have the Dalek bumps here on the skirt, as it were.
Yep,
So what do they do?
Well, these are rather like whiskers on a cat. If you think whiskers stop a cat from going down tunnels that it shouldn't go into or detecting things around it. So this is kind of like an extra sensory device that we don't have as human beings.
Right, OK, the sixth sense of the Dalek is...
Absolutely,
is
yeah.
found in its bumps.
Yeah.
Eggs. You mean those things? I don't know what you want.
These look rather like car indicators from the 1960s, but these are actually devices used to show when a Dalek is talking.
Right, OK, because they do look quite similar, so I guess
They
I
do.
might get a bit confused.
It must be uncovered before we can destroy it. Yes. We will take some Iridians prisoner. Yes. And use them to dig the ship free. Yes. We'll see to it. I obey.
Would you care for some tea?
That would be very nice, thank you.
We've got a Dalek here from the, I think, 70s and 80s, haven't we?
That's right, yes. So the Dalek we would buy earlier, silver and blue. This Dalek is much more war-torn, much more militaristic, I think.
Absolutely, it's sort of gunmetal grey, isn't it? So it's like a battleship almost.
To me, this Dalek looks almost scarier than that original Dalek we saw earlier on, which was very brightly coloured. This you wouldn't quite see this coming around the corner.
And this is a favourite of lots of people. This is the Special Weapons Dalek from Remembrance of the Daleks, isn't it?
Well, it's funny you should say favourite Dalek, because this is probably the most powerful killing machine of all the Daleks, really, isn't it?
You can tell.
This huge weapon here can be used to sort of destroy entire buildings. If you look at this, you can see how it's really, really war-torn. This has been in some terrific battles, this Dalek.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's there just for destroying things. So, you know, there's no eye stalk, there's no plunger. It's just there.
It doesn't speak, so it hasn't got any light. So
no. Although we do actually sometimes see some lights sort of chasing around here. So maybe it has the ability to speak, but just really wants to concentrate.
Yeah, it just chooses not to.
Chooses not to. It wants to kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, communicates through this. And this is the, I suppose, the 21st century Dalek, isn't it?
That's right. We first saw this one in the story Dalek when I'm not a time traveller, so I can do this. Rose did this and brought the Dalek, not back to life, but sort of gave it sort of more energy.
Yes, gave it a bit of pep.
This Dalek means business. Look at the colours, look at these rivets, look at the chunky feel to it.
It's much more metallic, it's brass, it's bronze, it's kind of, it's got a lot of heft, hasn't it?
The new paradigm Daleks are different colours to denote their status.
Right.
The red ones are the drone, for example. We've got the strategist, we've got the supreme, which is white, we've got the scientist, and then finally we have the eternal.
Right, OK, so this is the eternal Dalek in this.
Yeah.
Rather eye-catching yellow and black.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what the eternal means, but kind of looks a bit like a bumblebee, doesn't it? That kind of scary yellow and black.
Or a wasp.
Where should we start? They look very different from the classic.
I mean, they're a lot bigger as well. There's a lot more... They're a lot chunkier, aren't they?
Well, I'll give you a little fact here, that the bronze Daleks were designed to be on the same eye level as Billie Piper.
OK, gosh.
So that they would be looking at her. These are at the same eye level as Matt Smith.
Right, yeah. But it's lovely because it's very sort of like angular and it's much more kind of, much more industrial looking in some ways. But yet it's got this very organic looking eye here, which is slightly horrible, a little bit like a squid's eye.
Absolutely.
So it's got that nice combination of the organic and the mechanical.
But yeah, the look to it is almost, it's almost as if Apple had designed a Dalek.
Eye Dalek.
The Eye Dalek, yes.
The Daleks set out to conquer space and time under the control of the pitiless Dalek Emperor. Whole galaxies were enslaved or exterminated. When the Emperor was destroyed, the Daleks sought out their creator, Davros. This did not go well. Becoming increasingly desperate, the Daleks blamed their failure on someone else. For once, the Daleks were not being paranoid. They were being manipulated by the Time Lords. So, the Daleks did what they did best. They declared war.
We are the masters of Earth. We are the masters of Earth.
They've had various plans over the years in order to achieve their goals of destroying everyone. They've actually invaded Earth successfully, and they believe they want to tunnel through the Earth's crust and destroy the Earth's core, and then use it to pilot the world around like a big spaceship.
We are within 4 miles of the Earth's core.
Excellent completion of Project Degravitate.
Apparently that's technically possible. I was
Apparently so.
I was reading this the other day that would be not quite as crazy a plan as it originally sounds.
The Supreme Council has ordered our army to be activated immediately. The invasion of all solar planets is to begin today.
then we see the planet of the Daleks.
This was a planet called Spiridon.
Yes.
But they had frozen an army of Daleks.
An entire army of Daleks frozen underground because Spiridon was a planet with an ice core rather than a hot molten core, so they were utilising that, weren't they?
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? And now then we have the evil of the Daleks.
Something to do with the human factor. They wanted to find out how humans
How
functioned.
humans ticked.
Yes.
To give them a bit of a competitive advantage in their evil.
That's right, yes.
And I think that drove them mad, and there was a Dalek civil war and they destroyed each other. Destroyed each other for quite a lot, haven't they?
First Civil War we encountered, but not the the last one.
Who do you obey? We obey Dalek. He is our master. Excellent.
Civil War, yes.
Another civil war, a Dalek civil war between different factions of Daleks, and Davros. So another theme which emerges is the civil war. There are some Daleks that aren't Dalek-y enough.
Yeah.
So
they're not pure enough.
Not pure enough, exactly. So they're very into that sort of like purity of the race and destroying everything else.
Universal reality detonation in 200 realms.
Reality bomb. Yes.
Reality bomb.
Which will destroy the entirety of creation. You know,
Absolutely.
again, there's the theme emerging of destroying everything else that isn't
But that
Dalek.
would destroy them as well.
Yeah.
They haven't quite thought it through. Quite often we see that with Daleks. They don't really...
Enthusiasm overruns their sort of ability to prudently project manage.
Their primary motive is that they hate everything and everybody that
Yeah.
isn't a Dalek.
Yeah.
And that sort of stands in the way of everything that they do.
Yeah, and also they've got so much hate, they also hate each other as well quite a bit.
All hail the new Daleks! Yes, you are inferior, grandly unclean, total obliteration.
So the Dalek plans usually tend to be about wholesale destruction of all the other races apart from the Daleks. So, and even possibly the Daleks themselves.
Yeah.
And they like a good old gloat, don't they?
What are you planning?
Show him the reality bomb. The time destructor. The Omega device. What do you know of the Dalek Asylum?
It was all part of my scheme to lure you here.
Behold the restoration of the Daleks. Success. Paramount success.
Crush the lesser races, conquer the galaxy, unimaginable power, unlimited rice pudding.
Just in the last couple of minutes, when their evil plan is about to come to fruition, they can't help but explain again what's going to happen. Which
gives the Doctor an advantage,
Yes.
and gives him time, and
Yes.
kind of then gives him an opportunity to pick apart their plan.
Yeah.
Which often isn't very difficult to do.
Yes.
That button there?
Hello, well, I'm here with Nick Briggs, who is the voice of the Daleks. And we're in a room in Rothlock where the magic happens, where Doctor Who is filmed. And as you can see, there are lots of leads and wires here. And Nick has brought the ring modulator.
This microphone, is attached to the
Technical
mixer, and then you overload the signal and send it into the ring modulator.
Right.
That's an important thing, so it sounds really nasty. Turn it up a bit, and then you can hear it coming in on my voice. And then, but just talking doesn't really do it. You have to go completely mad and say, exterminate! That sort of thing.
Yes, lovely.
So,
Yeah.
lovely.
Lovely.
Yes. And now a cup of tea. Right, have a go. And now, be cross.
I am very cross.
And slightly mad.
I am slightly cross and mad.
That's brilliant. And now exterminate with a rising inflection.
Exterminate!
And make it a bit longer.
Exterminate!
Yes, what are the phrases too? They're great conversationalists, the Daleks. So.
Conversation of the Daleks, yes. Well, you know, there's... my favourite Dalek line from the first Dalek story done in the new era of Doctor Who back in 2005 was, you would make a good Dalek.
You would make a good Dalek.
And the Dalek just said, "You're basically just like me." It's a lovely moment. Do you want to try that?
I'll have a go, yeah.
You would make a good Dalek.
That's pretty good, yes. I did it very low and menacing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try that.
You would make a good Dalek.
That's very good indeed.
Have supreme command to send a rescue craft. I obey.
The brilliant thing about the ring modulator too is that if you just make slight variations in your voice, it exaggerates them. So for the different Daleks, if you just pitch it slightly differently, it becomes, you know, it's clearly a different Dalek.
Yes.
So try how about you must exterminate all the humans,
okay,
and I obey is the Dalek who's doing it. So maybe do a gruff one for the commander and a high one for the one who's going to go and carry out the order.
Okay.
You must exterminate all the humans. I obey.
Brilliant, you see. It's like there were two actors there.
Yes, it's great. It just gives me such a such an undiluted sense of glee, being the most evil creature in the universe here.
The Daleks can only be delayed, never defeated. One day, they will take their rightful place as the supreme power of the universe. Until then, look at the skies and remember, the Daleks are waiting.
Not bad, but I think my job is safe.